Hey guys, it's Aero Maniac here, and I am bringing you some question and answers, part 5, episode 5, whatever you want to call it. Arrow answers questions 5, blah 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 blah. So I've got a list of questions here, for you guys that I will answer. Here, I'm getting it up right now on my computer. Sorry if you hear the little computer mouse going. Okay, so, let me just get, before we go to the questions, I did get an HD PVR for those of you who are curious. I did get the HD cables. That's what the, Operation Attain the Intel video, that came out 4 days ago. That video was in HD because I got my HD PVR and I wanted to make something that would display it. Now, I'm still kind of working on the rendering settings, and my computer that I have right now is just going through hell right now. It is crashing. So yeah, it's not doing the best. But the gameplay that you see here is actually an MK14 Moab. I go 56-2 with it. So great score. Very great score. I was happy to get this match, and I wanted to show off a little bit. And it's a non-MP7, so I know you guys love that. So, yeah, like I said about the HD PVR, we're gonna have to wait a little bit until I can start using that. Also, I have a bunch of gameplays stocked, so we're gonna get rid of those gameplays before I can start using HD PVR. You can expect the first week of Black Ops 2 available on Wii U to see Black Ops 2 gameplay, and I'll make a video in 2 days about that, explaining my progression with the HD PVR, Black Ops 2 Wii U, and new computer, and some extra special news that I will talk about on the 22nd. So, for now, here is my very first question. I killed a minute and 45 seconds already, so this is a nice 9-minute gameplay. So here we go. Very first question sent in by Dragon Vegeta 9112. Um, they say, "Hey Arrow, what was the most painful moment in your life?" Now, the most painful moment in my life, physically, was my kidney stones that I got about a year and a half ago. I was hospitalized for it. In ninth grade, I felt it the first time in ninth grade, but I didn't feel it throughout high school until a year after high school. And that's when I actually got sent to the hospital for it. It was equivalent to 3 times the size of a woman giving birth, basically pain wise. So, 3 times the pain of giving birth. So, as you can imagine, that's pretty painful. It was really bad. Lots of blood everywhere. It was a really painful experience. But emotionally, the most painful moment in my life was being split up from my mom. Not the actual divorce happening, but the fact that my mom moved to Florida and my dad stayed in California, and I had to live in California with my dad. Now, that was a very painful moment, and seeing her drive away was a very painful moment, and having to leave her every time I went out there for school breaks. I would go visit her, and leaving was a very painful moment. So, that's that. Next question is sent in by 360 the Maniac. I love the username, by the way. His question is, Arrow, what is the highest wave you have gone in Black Ops Zombies? Now, if you guys are newer fans, you won't know this, but the older fans will. They know I do not like Black Ops Zombies. I don't like zombies, period. I think zombies doesn't belong in Call of Duty because, that's not kind of it's Call of Duty, not Resident Evil. And I've been through this plenty of times, so I'm not going to answer this because that's not what the question is. The question says, what is your highest wave you've gone in Black Ops Zombies? And my highest wave is only like 14 because I've only played a total of like 6 or 7 games of zombies. I really have no urge to continue playing zombies. Um, yeah, around, no, maybe like 10-ish. I think I've played like 10 games. So 14 was my highest round. I just got it the other day too with Wozni and stuff. So yeah. The next question is sent in by Skish. 2475. He is a very common commenter. He comments on both my primary channel and secondary channel, so thank you for hanging in there, dude. I love seeing you there all the time. And his question is, Arrow, what is your favorite Mario character besides Yoshi in any of the Mario games? By the way, I love your vids. Um, I love Shy Guy. I love Shy Guy and I love Bomb Mom. To me, those guys are just really cool. But Bowser is legit. Definitely. I think Bowser is probably my answer. I mean, he's the essence of what a bad guy should be in a video game. So I think he's cool. The next question is sent in by Idiotic Quinn, and his or her question is, Arrow, if you had the chance at no cost to switch from Wii to Xbox COD and get unlimited free Xbox Gold, would you do it? Now, the only reason why I posted this question is because a lot of you people still ask if I have an Xbox or PS3. I have both an Xbox and a PS3, and my Xbox does have gold membership. Obviously, it doesn't have unlimited free Xbox Gold membership, but I do have a lot of money to where I can supply it to make it infinite, basically. So I do have Xbox Live, I just don't play it. So simple as that. That's the only reason why I posted that question. So no, obviously no. Since I do have it and I still play Wii, then no, I'm on Wii still. The next question is sent in by that other dude, 159, and he says, "Hey Aero, what is your biggest fear?" Now that's a very good question. I used to have a major fear of the dark, and I know that sounds kind of pussyish. You're like, "Wow, Aero, what a faggot," and really, like the dark is the scariest thing on the entire planet, but I've overcome my fear to that. And the only reason why I have that is because since I got out of high school, I don't have a bedtime anymore. And so what I would do is I'd go to the grocery store or the gas station or the movies or whatever, just walk there. And all the time, the nighttime is my friend. I see people all the time. I out nighttime all the time. I know the nighttime workers at stores more than I do the regular people, the daytime people. So, nighttime is not my biggest fear. Now, my biggest fear is actually failure, which is ironic because look at me now. And I'm just kidding. I really hate failure. Every time I have this thought or have pressure put onto me, I get scared because I do not want to mess up. I hate messing up. And I also hate awkward moments. I hate awkward moments. If you put me in a position that's awkward, I'm going to be just, I don't know. That's like, I want to avoid awkward moments. So, it's kind of a weird question. And the next one is sent in by Part Time Noob. That's a good name. Um, will you answer my question? No, no, I will not. The next question is sent in by good old Wozni. He says, "What is your least favorite Nintendo game series?" Now, I love Nintendo, but Nintendo game series, there's obviously hundreds and thousands of Nintendo game series, so I can't pick because I don't know all of them, and I haven't had enough experience in any of them to know which one I hate the most. But honestly, out of the main ones, I'd have to say Zelda. And I know it's going to be a shocker to some of you guys. I just cannot play Zelda. Um, it's kind of repetitive, but then again, so is Call of Duty and so is Pokemon. So I don't think the repetitive is the thing that bothers me. I think the fact that I just never know what to do in the game. I want more specific instructions, but not 100% direct. Like, I want implied instructions in a video game, which is exactly why I love Super Metroid as my favorite game. Because that game, if you pay attention, you know where to go. So, yeah. I've never beaten a Zelda game, for those of you who are curious. I came close to beating Ocarina of Time about three-fourths of the way through it, and I did about the first fourth of Twilight Princess. So that's that for that question. And I think I can fit in one or two more, it depends. So the next question is sent in by the copy user, Aero. Have you ever been bullied or at least been made fun of? Not physically bullied. Never. I've never been physically bullied. I've been threatened to be killed several times because I mess with people. I mess with people that I shouldn't mess with. I mess with people that are bigger than me. Um, and yeah, that's not the smartest thing to do. But have I been made fun of? Yeah, everybody's made fun of. Behind your back, yeah, it's definitely. I've been made fun of by a lot of people, and I actually prefer it when people are honest that way. So, yeah. I think that's gonna be it for the questions in this gameplay, guys. I'm not 100% sure. I'm looking at the timer now. But I think so. So, if you guys want to ask a question for episode 6, all you got to do is just leave in the comments below. As you can see, the comments, it just looks like that. That's pretty much that. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I worked really hard to get this. I was really happy when I got a non MP7 gameplay with this high of a score. As you could see in the gameplay, I came very close to a double Moab. I died to like 20 kill streak. It would have been my first double Moab, and for those of you who are wondering, I actually do play Team Deathmatch only. So, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoy. Leave a like if you like this video. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry for asking. I know you don't really care for that, but yeah, that's it. Aero Maniac.